Shared content can save you time and help avoid redundancies. Shared content allows you to create one central place where information can live that will be used on multiple pages. If you scroll down the content tree, you can see the shared content folder. Pages that have been created within this have useful information that may be used over and over throughout the site. If you don't see what you need in the available shared content folders, you can create your own shared content, but not everything needs to be shared content. For a great example of what makes useful shared content, see the International Travel Links folder within the Shared Content parent folder. This content is used repeatedly throughout the Macomb site. If you need to create your own shared content, it's a very simple task. First, scroll through the Shared Content folder by clicking the plus sign to the left of the folder. Find the specific folder your shared content should go in. Once you get to the folder you want, right-click on it and select Insert. Select Shared Content Item from the pop-up list. You will be asked to name your shared content page. Name it accordingly. Dashes aren't necessary for shared content pages. Click OK and move to the content loading dock on the right side of the page. You will notice that the look of this content editor loading dock is different from the one you usually see when creating a page. It is far more simplified. We have one field for heading and another for content. Heading is optional and most people choose to ignore this field. What we want to focus on is the content field. Double-click on the content field, or click on Show Editor to bring up the text editor window. Paste and/or create content in this window. Be sure to use the clipboards to avoid weird formatting issues. You can add links, tables, and pictures to this page just like you do in the primary content text editor. When you have finished your shared content page, click Accept. Don't forget to save your work. Now you can put that content into your page build. Go into the content tree and find the folder and appropriate page you would like to add your shared content to. When you have found your page in the content tree, click it and move to the content loading dock to add your shared content. Make sure your page is locked for editing. Now scroll down to find the shared content field. Double-click this field or click Show Editor. A dialog window will pop up with two columns. On the left is the shared content tree. On the right shows the shared content you have already selected for your page build. Find the shared content page you want to share on your specific page within the shared content tree. Click on it. Now select the blue arrow pointing to the right. Your selection is now visible in the right field of the window. If you happen to add something you didn't want, just click on the blue arrow pointing to the left to remove it. As you can see, this means you can add multiple shared content pages to your page build at once. If you would like to change the order of these pages in your page build, you can use the blue up and down arrows to rearrange them. When you have added all the shared content pages you want and organized them, click OK. You will now be returned to the content loading dock. Look under the shared content field and you will see the pages you selected as icons. Now save your work and preview your page to see how it looks. You can add the same shared content pages to multiple page builds by repeating this simple process. The best thing about shared content is that if you ever need to change it, you just have to change it on the specific shared content page it was created on, instead of changing the content on every page you link the shared content to. For instance, if you have a list of restaurants as a shared content page, and one of the restaurants goes out of business, instead of having to delete that restaurant from every single page that linked to the master list, you can just delete it from the list on the shared content page and they will all be updated.